It's time traveling Tuesday.
To understand our own special werewolf, we need to go back in time and figure out who that first werewolf was. And this is him. See, now if you look at him, he doesn't look like he's much. He actually looks kind of goofy. But there's a story behind him that is kind of scary. Lycanthropy is the supernatural act of a human transforming into a wolf. And this can happen for a variety of reasons. So what about that word lycanthropy? Lycanthropy. Okay, say it right. Lycanthropy. You know, I can't resist tearing words apart and finding their roots. Lycanthropy traces back to Greek mythology. See, I told you it was old. In Greek mythology, Lycaon was the son of the first human to walk the earth. Lycaon became a powerful king of Arcadia and had many wives and many kids. He's said to have had over 50 sons. Yikes. What about the daughters? Sheesh. Lycaon was rumored to be a mischievous and slightly deceiving king. Zeus, the king of the gods, had heard that Lycaon was a little bit off and not such a good guy, so he decided he was going to test him. And Zeus snuck into Arcadia, dressed as a regular old peasant, just a regular little guy, and wanted to actually watch Lycaon and see if he was being bad. The people in town kind of figured out pretty quickly that this wasn't just some regular peasant stranger dude, that this was actually some sort of royalty, some sort of deity, some sort of god. So they started worshiping him and they started kind of giving him attention. But Lycaon did not like this, and he decided that if this really is a god, he's going to see which god it is. If it was Zeus, Zeus is said to be omniscient. Zeus would know if I had any tricks up my sleeve. So he was going to test him, and that's exactly what he did. He decided to test Zeus. Through a big party, he invited the stranger peasant over, said, "I will soon find out whether this fellow be god or mortal." And for dinner at that party, he decided to serve a child, a boiled, roasted child, said to be one of his sons, Nyctimus. So he cut him up, he boiled him, he roasted him, and then he fed him, or he set the plate down at least, in front of Zeus to feed him. Well, as soon as he did that, Zeus knew exactly what was going on because, of course, Zeus is omniscient and did know. He knows everything, right? And Lycaon got up to run away. Zeus struck him, turning him into a wolf. And here's the quote from Ovid, which is written in 43 BC about this actual myth. It says, "Terror struck, he took to flight, and on the silent plains is howling in his vain attempts to speak. He raves and rages, and his greedy jaws, desiring their accustomed slaughter, turn against the sheep, still eager for their blood. His vesture separates in shaggy hair, his arms are changed to legs, and as a wolf he has the same gray locks, the same hard face, the same bright eyes, the same ferocious look." Does that sound familiar? Those of you that are concerned about Nyctimus and what happened to Lycaon's son, who he served up for dinner, he actually came back to life. So Zeus rescued him, brought him back to life, and he went on to become king of Arcadia, so you don't have to worry about Nyctimus. But this is the reason why we have werewolves, so we can all thank Lycaon for that. Thank you, Lycaon.